Ready, huh?
He ain't on the fucking track.
You know how it be. Honestly, you know how it be. Boy, Spaz in this thing. Big birthday 3 in this thing. Talk to him. You know how it be, nigga. Yeah, we was raised in the streets, nigga. If you don't hustle the store, we have to eat, nigga. I'ma go hard every day, and that's just me, nigga. I'm trying to elevate and be a better me, nigga. Yeah, I ain't worried about no side bus. I grew up when niggas really be outside thugging.
Me and three in this bitch.
It's real city niggas, what you see in this bitch.
You know how I be, nigga. A couple real niggas left, including me, nigga. I been gang wild, running through these streets, nigga. Straight top boy, ain't worried about what's underneath, niggas. I'm a big dog, you can tell by how I treat niggas. They don't want no smoke, they don't want no beef with us. Everywhere we go, you know it's 33 with us. So when you see us play your role, keep it peace, nigga. Keep it sweet, nigga.
I'm just saying, no, what's understood don't gotta be explained. Just cause you from the hood don't mean you ain't a lame. A lot of niggas ain't about that shit. Real funk made it out that shit. I'm 10 toes, nigga. And if you can't keep up, you get left. You don't know nothing about yourself till you get put to that test. You gotta hold your own, my nigga. Get your cake and pray that you make it back home, my nigga.
You know how I be, nigga. You love your dog, put that nigga on the leash, nigga. We want all the smoke, nigga. You the street, nigga. Shot to this body, I don't think your dog can breathe, nigga. I get tough and get your dog with the sleep, nigga. It ain't beat till you screaming R.I.P., nigga. Check the scope, bitch, we up, it's the streets, nigga. And I don't fuck with these niggas, they police, niggas. Niggas be police, niggas.
Niggas be police, nigga. It's a cold world we living in. Mama said it could be your world, gotta get it in. Catch me on the mission, yeah, I get 'em in. All about that chicken, get a feeling in. Life full of ups and downs, my nigga. Gotta hold it down, my nigga. Stay away from clowns, my nigga. Get in the jam and make a sound, my nigga. You ain't my man,
your ugly ass song.
Real
You know
talk.
how it be, nigga. In these streets, head first, we barely sleep, nigga. Chasing down the money, that's the only way to eat, nigga. R.I.P. to my son, baby 3, nigga. Life lessons, what
Alright.
you supposed to be, nigga. What's too much for you, it ain't enough for me, nigga. Bitch, you crazy if you think about home with me, nigga. If it's stuck, then it's stuck, knowing me, nigga. It's D3, nigga.
Dirty nigga. If it's up, then it's up, you know, main nigga.
I got you, it's good.
You know how it be, nigga. I say you know how it be. Some still don't gotta be explained.
He ain't on the fucking track.
Yeah, I ain't know who it be, man. I'm back up in this thing, man. Somebody just Spaz in this bitch, you feel me?
Let's do this.
I'm bringing it to you the only way I know to bring it to you. Make you see me as that running cat.
He ain't on the fucking
You
track.
know I'm bit of truth. We talked on it for a minute. Lie, I'm only giving you the real. You know the deal, that's how it gotta be. Ain't with that fraud, now it ain't part of my anatomy. They talk that shit behind my back, but they don't bother me. We don't gotta speak, keep them weak ass apologies. I'ma keep on doing me, you know I body beat. I'm only moving with who you see on the side of me. I fuck on real niggas, I put my life on it. Why the wrong bitches show up at the right moments? But don't confuse love with lust, better know the difference. Shit, how you fucked up, boy, these hoes different. No who's saying I just blow past they ass like I'm Jamaican. Don't got no time for bullshit, ain't got that kind of patience. I done been up in that room, but I ain't got no statement. They understand on the truth, I ain't blaming. Fuck what they think, I got my own thoughts. Give a fuck about what they say, cause I'm my own boss. Yeah. I keep it real, don't got a lot of body. Whole lot of pride, whole lot of pride. We from the streets, niggas came from the same tip. Them blood stars ain't no stains on my name. I'm shooting for the top, you see our aim, make the same. You have to lie to get that top, you see our game, make the same. No comparison, make no mistake about that. See they don't compare them, so they can hate about that. Handle my business, first stay is all fast. And if a nigga take a look back, I can make it all back. Shit is real life here, and yeah, this picture far from perfect. Shout out to my future bitch, I hope you know this nigga worth it.
Let's get it, nigga.
Working, don't sit me, but I be swerving. Moving me through these streets, cause see my lucky girl perfect. Getting hoes on that surface, no purpose, I just spit the truth. Watch what the devil be looking, me trying to get to you. That's why I ask the Lord be with me and look out for me. And if you really be with me, got plenty doubt me. Yeah.
The play fake. Now Young. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Oh, shit, oh. Shit. Alright. Oh, shit. I accidentally turned my TV. Alright, let's get it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Go.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. First down, Young. Steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, come on! Get over there!
Looks like he's got it. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
From the red zone now, Young eluding the pressure right.
Let's go!
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Devin White from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
It's Young off play action. Flush to his right.
No! Come on!
Brought down at about the 6-yard line. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Here is Young. Escaping the pressure right.
Fumble the ball, my nigga.
Right about 4 there on the scramble. And
Man,
it's second
stop
down.
this.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Man, that's a fumble, my nigga.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Etienne. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll try to run with Etienne. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Travis Etienne taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running
That was some
play
bullshit, my
over
nigga.
our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Man, that was some bullshit if we cut third down, nigga.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I made him switch.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 7-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Gone. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The decision to scramble almost got him the first, just short 9 yards, and it brings up 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
That's some bullshit. We was there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Etienne running right. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play action. Young. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaquille Leonard able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
All right.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and
These
only
niggas
gave up
is
3
just
points.
And when
nasty.
they play off the momentum the defense gave them, only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
I'm yellow, like,
a loss results there.
Fuck? All right.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. On 4th down, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher.
What is
there.
that?
And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh,
that's
the coach
crazy,
is trending
my
right
nigga.
now. Right, there's no doubt about it. People wonder what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his
touchdown. Calvin Austin, 27 yards. And the Patriots continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
All right.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Okay.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Okay.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I don't get how these niggas are so overpowered. Like, you know what the fuck is going on? Like,
and they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 4 yards on the pickup.
7 for 2.
3rd and 8.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. In motion left comes Williams. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Deep ball for Goodwin. And able to catch it on the left side.
Oh my God, am I not getting home?
Incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have.
What do you
back
mean incomplete, bro?
Down. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Some bullshit, bro.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, they picked up the first down. But I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped. And I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that...
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Lions are on the board here in this Super Bowl. So we have a tie now atop the all-time single-season rushing touchdown list. LaDainian Tomlinson, you've just been joined by this man.
And they share similar traits in running the football. Excellent vision, cutting ability, determination, will. They understand where the end zone is and will not be deterred.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And with a two-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
On play action, Young.
This pass is caught by London.
What the fuck?
And he'll be forced out of bounds.
That nigga not even
all
fast.
the way down inside the 20.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Young working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Young to throw it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Watch the fake.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps
damn!
Maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
right back to him on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
41 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Goff.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first ever catch in a Super Bowl, a nice moment, and also a first down.
Man, that nigga got 2 drops.
With some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did.
Look at this shit right here, bud. What is that about?
So well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best
That's
part
some
about that play
bullshit,
for him,
bruh.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
That's some bullshit, my nigga. What the fuck I'm supposed to do about that?
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Just beating the play clock is Goff.
What the?
Oh, that's
bro, what?
It's intercepted.
The 40. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect
what the
descriptor
fuck
there,
is...
because we have seen this time and time
bro,
again.
I didn't even touch that
defense,
nigga.
Their ability to take the ball away from teams.
But this nigga got 99 short throw accuracy.
Again on that play.
My dick, Goff.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point
What the
game.
fuck is that, my nigga? What type of throw is that? I never seen no shit like that in my life.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That shit crazy, bro.
A short kick taken at the 18. And able to take it past the 25
crazy,
and up to
nigga.
the 28-yard line.
Bro, how is that not a completion?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Goff on 1st down. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams 53 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And he'll get
Then they play me on that weak-ass fucking kick,
cut
my
the
nigga.
lead down from 11 to 9.
She was weird, bro.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Dang, nigga, that's gonna be hot, bro.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Oh, he fucked up about that.
They have it up to the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A first down throw for Young. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Young off the play fake. Flush to his right.
Ah, throw that bitch.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Third quarter action in Super Bowl 57. Here's a 2nd and 10. Young. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Young on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh!
Caught on the sideline, but he's not
Give me
going to
the
have a
pick,
first
my
down.
nigga.
They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Young to throw on 4th. Flushed out right.
Let's go!
Hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Lions will take over. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh? Off-play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his left. He's caught on his
Bro, what the fuck, my nigga?
He was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
That's some bullshit, my nigga.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there. And that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is
I'm not even forcing nothing.
They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Every nigga I play throw the ball.
A short kick taken at the 18.
Every time they throw it, it's spectacular. Every time I throw the ball
to the 27.
Weird ass shit, my nigga. Like,
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy is so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's airing it out for Williams. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Following the interception, Young. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting
I'm not even asking this nigga Goff to do nothing spectacular, my nigga. Damn.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Flush to his right.
And then this
pass
nigga
broken up.
what?
The contact well
What is
timed
going
there,
on,
and
my
now
nigga?
4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now Young on 4th down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks. And this is taken in at the 5. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Oh, now this nigga want to catch
the Lions
some.
have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
1st and 10, Young. This one taken in by Otten. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. A give running right, Etienne. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a
damn nigga, 2 o'clock in the Super Bowl. Fuck it.
Bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second
seen
score.
it all, my nigga.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Young with it. 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cut off.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Important extra point up and through as this gets them back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
A handoff for Etienne.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Etienne once more.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to a first down.
Fourth down, Young. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say
let's go!
Just short. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Lions will take over. And that makes them now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's gone. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I ain't a hater. I don't had niggas.
There can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when
Super Bowl.
all eyes
but you
are
did
on this
you
game
clock me
alone,
though, my
because
nigga.
there's nothing else going
Tighten
on.
up with that shit,
That's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Damn! That nigga was tough. That nigga was tough. I'm off Madden right now.